So this is the KhoodeelaarTV television channel being broadcast on the internet under the banner of Baby Angel Geronimo Manifesto editions. And this is being broadcast timed between 11 and 1200 hours GMT on Friday the 26th of April 2024. This is coming from London in the United Kingdom. This edition is coming coinciding, of course, with the weekly congregation prayers of Jummah. That is, every week, every Friday, the congregation of the Jummah prayers are held across the Muslim world, Muslim communities. To what extent the Muslim leadership in the communities or in the countries are complying with the requirements of the Holy Quran, the requirements consistent with the congregation prayers, is a matter of investigation, constant investigation. Because the massacre, the genocidist massacre of the Muslim population in Palestine is going on. As the Muslims perform the prayers, congregation prayers and the 5 times daily prayers, the Muslim leaderships in the communities and in the countries identifiable demographically as Muslim are not protecting lives of the Muslims in their policies. Far too many Muslim leaders and policy advisors, so-called, disguising themselves as Muslim, are complicit with the agenda of the massacre of the Muslim children, Muslim vulnerable men and women, both in Palestine and elsewhere. So the khutbah or the lecture being delivered on Fridays by the imams of the mosques and the prayer gatherings may contain solemn oaths dedicated to the observance of the requirements and the commands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But before and after the prayers, the Muslims go about their business of complicity and collaboration and collusion with the evil doers in their communities, in their neighborhoods and beyond. It's a challenge for the genuinely truthful, faithful people that will remain forever active until the end of this world and until the day of judgment. In the Holy Quran, in Surah Al-Isra, there is, of course, a poignant collection of truths revealed by Allah that includes the actual realities of the condemned genocidists, the Zionists, How true that is 1,500 years nearly. 1,500 years later, the Zionists are continuing what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala predicted in the Holy Quran. The two angels that are recording the deeds of every human being on either shoulder are being recorded. They are doing their job. And the liars pretending to be Muslims are lying on, callously indifferent, callously neglecting the truth that their behavior and their thoughts, unexpressed in verbal terms, are being recorded. Subhanahu wa ta'ala. Subhanallahi wa bihamdihi, subhanallahi al-azim. Subhanallahi wa bihamdihi, subhanallahi al-azim. On this day of judgment, all the evidence that will be presented before God will be the truth, nothing but the truth. And the angels recording the truth shall be the witnesses. Now, the baby angel Geronimo editions are broadcast in accordance with the promise of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that all the truths shall be put on the day of judgment, and the truth alone shall be the basis on which God will provide the judgment. When the criminals at the UK State Department called DEFRA launched their attack on the baby angel Geronimo, these criminals mounted the attack in full knowledge that they were targeting a baby angel Geronimo that was innocent. The baby angel Geronimo, who was born and raised in New Zealand by a woman called Leonie Walker, was invited to come to England and live with a woman called Helen MacDonald in South Gloucestershire. And as part of the defense of the baby angel Geronimo, the innocent one, Helen MacDonald has been forced to spend most of her energy and focus only on the truth in defending and protecting the good name of the baby angel Geronimo. And she admitted in a state of desperation that she felt like she was being tortured by the evil DEFRA. Nothing can be worse than the cruelty and the criminality and the injustice perpetrated by the criminals at DEFRA, the depraved DEFRA, to an innocent human being, Helen MacDonald, for lovingly doing her best to protect the innocence of the baby angel Geronimo. Baby angel Geronimo can never be ill or infected with bovine tuberculosis, which is what the liars at the DEFRA lying outfit keep claiming. The baby angel Geronimo was physically, materially, absolutely beyond being infected. God protected him. God protected him, the innocent one. And all the lies and the confections and the defamations confected by the liars at DEFRA, fronted by the criminal, Christian evilness, middleness, all the lies are shattered in front of the truth of the innocent baby angel Geronimo. And on the day of judgment, baby angel Geronimo, along with his mom, Helen MacDonald, and his mom, Leonie Walker, will be vindicated again and again and again. And they will receive the ultimate accolade from God, vindication, for lovingly creating the best atmosphere possible for the baby angel Geronimo and caring, lovingly caring for the baby angel Geronimo. The baby angel Geronimo's innocent battle against the evil ones at DEFRA contains all the power of the truth, protecting all the innocent animals that have been targeted by the criminals at DEFRA. The congenital liar Boris Johnson, the evilness called George Injustice Eustace, and their promoters, propagandists in the British lying media, all shall be condemned on the day of judgment. Baby angel Geronimo was targeted for torture and hardship and brutality by the evilness, and baby angel did nothing but be innocent, born innocent, be innocent. Baby angel Geronimo will be vindicated in the day of judgment. In this world beyond the day of judgment, all the evil doing, Boris Johnson's Christian evilness, evil George Injustice Eustace, have been exposed in due parts for their parts in this world. The dogmas that Boris Johnson was described as in a column in the Times, the dogmas has been kicked out of the platforms of legitimate political platforms in the UK House of Commons, where repeatedly the criminal liar Boris Johnson was caught lying. So the baby angel Geronimo is a standard bearer for the truth tellers, the truth seekers. Every liar that has been lying against baby angel Geronimo has been exposed as a liar in this world before the day of judgment in the hereafter. And every single liar has been discredited. Extrapolating the lesson on the other aspects of the behavior of the criminals, it can be seen quite clearly that everything that the criminals do against the truth and against justice is eventually found out. Despite the fact that the dirty digger, Rupert Murdoch, who owns the Times and the Sunday Times in London, the Sun newspaper in the United Kingdom, and now the Times Radio, so called, and he owns the Fox News network of lies and liars in the USA. Despite everything that they have been saying, these criminal outlets have been saying in support of the evilness called Keir Starmer. Keir Starmer is the evilness that has been politically murdering the Labour Party in the sense of demolishing the main founding aims and objects of the Labour Party in the United Kingdom. The general belief among ordinary people, smaller number of the population in the Little England demography, knows the truth about what the evilness Keir Starmer is about and what the purpose of the evilness Keir Starmer has all along been: to demolish society, to demolish the idea of justice and fairness. When some of the media in 2021 asked the evilness Keir Starmer what his opinion was about the DEFRA depravity plotting to do damage to baby angel Geronimo, the innocent one, Keir the evilness Starmer had no hesitation before he said that he endorsed the corrupt, criminal, cruel plot against the baby angel Geronimo, the innocent one. Now, the Times newspaper recently called Labour's Luther. Now, Labour's Luther is a tag that they have imposed, attached to the evil murderer called West Streeting. Now, West Streeting's biography officially says that this criminal was born and raised in Stepney in Tower Hamlets. When he went to college, this criminal boy derived sadistic pleasure by showing to his chums they could murder an innocent animal, which he did. So it's not a made up account that I'm referring to here. It is actually based on the truth. So the Times newspaper, owned and controlled by Rupert Murdoch, elevates this murderer to the level of Labour's Luther. Now, Luther is a Christian reformer, who is a German reformer of Christianity, and which is now known as Anglican religion, who was the reformer against the Catholic domination. So it's a very, very heavy, very high octane credit to give to somebody who is a murderer. So there is nothing in the United Kingdom among the political kind of groupings that actually constitutes or amounts to a credible, substantial opposition to the arrays of murderers that are now being poised for power in the United Kingdom following the obviously scheduled election that will take place during the calendar year 2024. So the baby angel Geronimo, spiritually, ethically, morally, symbolizes that part of the population, that part of the demography that actually is left without protection, without support, without support for justice. And the only way that baby angel Geronimo and the people symbolized by the baby angel Geronimo's innocence can get justice is through the powers available to God, powers available to God alone. So the baby angel Geronimo manifesto that we are collecting is part of the answer to the absence of any obedience to the truth, to the truthful God. And we shall be continuing to add to and update on the baby angel Geronimo Manifesto in editions to come. This particular edition is ending at 21 minutes at 12:12 GMT on Friday, the 26th of April 2024.